the starting five for your Chicago Bulls.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Perimeter pair for him will be Booker and Brooks. And it's Green. Then it's Royce O'Neal. And it's Iguodala in at the 5, patrolling the paint. And for Chicago, Anthony Simons out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Buzelis. Then there's Rashawn Holmes. And it's Lyles in at the 4. And you'd like to say these teams are playing well coming in. That is certainly not the case.
Yeah, they are struggling. And tonight is a big-time opportunity. One of these teams is going to leave here with a much-needed win.
Here's Booker. The Bulls knocking down the 3, and the wide-open shot from Green. Trains it from beyond the arc. Green's got 5 now.
And shots like this have to fire Green up. Big-time 3 there.
Giddey surveying the D. Pass to Simons. Lets the 3 fly. Another 3 for Chicago.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately. That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Well, Chicago's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Pass to Lyles. From downtown, Phoenix grabs the miss. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Let's call it what it was. They got overwhelmed. The matchups were just not in their favor.
Here's Simons following the basket by Jalen Green. Launches a 3, and Fernie Simons, and that's good. He's got 9.
Man, lots of confidence on that 3 from Simons.
Pass to Green. Here's Iguodala. Here's the teardrop. And the rejection by Holmes. Down low. Now Lyles. Simons from outside. And the Bulls another 3.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Suns trail by 3 and stolen by Simons. Bulls moving the ball around. Launches it. Lyles no good. Last outing for the Bulls, it was a loss to the Knicks in New York.
Well, in that one, you could pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
Well, there's no hiding the fact they didn't play their best. They had a couple of runs, but they just couldn't really string anything together consistently.
And when we look at this Suns team, Tim, over the last few seasons, what's the first word that comes to mind for you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say underachievement. You think back to 2021, 2 wins away from an NBA title. They made some swing for the fences type of decisions, and, well, it just didn't pan out.
Chicago making some changes. Daniel Tice is checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Kevin Knox comes in for Trey Lyles, and it's Joseph in for Josh Giddey. Phoenix also making some changes. Donnie's checked in for O'Neal. Goodwin comes in for Brooks. And Allen subbed in for Jalen Green. Now Joseph, after Devin Booker missing on that last 3-pointer. Buzelis' shot is good.
A smart pass there, setting up Buzelis in a position to cash in.
Pass to Iguodala. To the paint. Here's Dunn. It's tipped, and he recovers it to end the run. And the 3-ball is good.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
Well, he just looks so confident right there, and sometimes that's all it takes.
Here's Knox. They really needed more from him in that loss to New York. Drills the 3-pointer.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now here's Allen. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Booker. Takes a 3. That's good from Allen on the assist by Booker.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Here's Buzelis. He's coming off a 25-point game against New York. Another three for Chicago.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Now, here's Goodwin. He's covered closely, unable to get that one. And Simons has it in the corner. Another three for Chicago.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. A 12-point game. And the dunk by Booker.
And Booker just tying up defenders in knots.
Simons kicks to Joseph. A three ball. Iguodala grabs the rebound. Suns trail by 10. Here's Goodwin. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 3 assists now in this one.
And Booker just doesn't look for his own shot. He is more than willing to share the ball.
Here's Tice. Off the mark and a bad shot there. And Allen launches it from deep. And so it's the Chicago Bulls in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Real game. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Well, from the start, they've been making quality passes offensively, and that is reflected in their assist numbers.
Setting the floor for the Suns. In the backcourt form, it'll be Green and Booker. Brooks is out there with Dunn, and it's Coffey in at the 3 spot. This one for 3, and the basket by Knox. Knox has got 6.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot. Well, Devin Booker grew up in Grand Rapids, Michigan, but around age 15, he moved to Moss Point, Mississippi to live and train with his father. Booker said, quote, "I understood the goal and I just embraced the culture and the inner city. They took me in, it was really important time, and it was good for me." Kevin, back to you.
Thanks a lot, Allie. And Brooks gets it to go.
No spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
Pass to Knox. A 3. The Bulls keep it alive. Here's Micic. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Micic has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. To the middle, here's Green. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. So, Tim, you ended your NBA career a little bit early because of knee problems, and at 34, you made the transition to broadcasting and have excelled so much. What has that journey been like?
Well, certainly, Kevin, I wish I could have played another handful of years, but you're right. The knee injury forced me into this line of work, and I'm blessed and grateful because I can stay connected to the game. I get to watch it every night with a front row seat, and hopefully I get to make people a little bit smarter about what they're watching.
Oh, you do, believe me, you definitely do. Here's Booker. It's tipped, and they get it back. Well, Chicago's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Holmes can't get it to go in.
Defense did just enough to force that miss. I really expected him to get 2 there.
And Green gets it to go.
Those are the kind of effort plays that endear you to the coaches, your teammates, and these fans.
Here's Giddey. Good on the three-point shot. Giddey's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And not a guy who takes a ton of threes, but Giddey can knock them down if you let him.
And, Greg, you watch Jalen Green. So much upside potential.
Yeah, he could be streaky, but one of the most combustible scorers in the league. When he's on, he can take over single-handedly. And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Booker with no one around, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to Knox. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Tries it from 9. Holmes can't get it to go in. Suns trail by 6. Here's Green. It's hauled in by Lyles. And the basket by Knox. Knox has got 8 here in the quarter.
And a big reason they have this lead is the way he's shooting the ball.
And the Suns call time. Their last encounter was in Phoenix.
They're so close in that one, but that's of no solace to the players. They played their hearts out.
Look, I know it's easier said than done, but you've got to just move on. You can't dwell on it and let it affect the next performance.
And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Daniel Tice is checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Buzelis comes in for Lyles. Joseph, he's checked in for Josh Giddey. And it's Simons in for Micic. Knox misses. Green with the ball. And it's Buzelis picking him up. To halt the run. Kept alive. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Phoenix shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for. Around 80% on the season.
The Bulls leading by 7. Pass to Knox. Simons from outside. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
To the inside. Kicks it out to Allen. Rebounded by Knox. Bulls have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. The 3 from Joseph. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. Green with the ball. Picked up by Joseph. And that one's good. Iguodala.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
There's the triple. No good. Shot missing.
It's been a rough quarter for him. I think patience can help. Take the shots that are there. Don't force it.
Here's Simons. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Oh, gritty inside. Simons amongst the big bodies.
There's the 3. Buzelis grabs the board. Pulls up. And it's Simons that time on the assist by Buzelis. Simons has got the lead up to 12 now for Chicago. Well, Phoenix shooting a pretty cool 37% from the floor in the second. Not what they're looking for. And here's Green outside. Shot clock reset for Phoenix. 5 to shoot. Second shot opportunity. Out to the right wing. Highsmith. Here's Iguodala.
Whenever he gets that close to the hoop, he finishes with authority.
That's a 2 from Simons. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Chicago with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. And we'll be right back after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bulls.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And what a show being put on here for the Chicago holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They lead by 10. That about...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. One of the stories here, Anthony Simons getting it done today.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
Trey Lyles out there with Buzelis. And there's Rashawn Holmes. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Simons in at the point. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. The Bulls leading by 10. Here's Buzelis. Iguodala grabs the rebound. Iguodala's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. That doesn't go either for Green.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And it's Simons missing.
And players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get. Well, his poor shooting hasn't helped them much, but you can't point the finger solely at him for why they're behind.
Lyles kicks to Holmes. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Giddey, no good.
And that miss makes them 0 for 4 to start this quarter. Not exactly the start they were hoping for.
Jim, one of the most dangerous scorers in the NBA, Devin Booker.
Well, he is smooth, Kevin. He makes it look easy, but developing that kind of offensive skill set is anything but. Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
They get the rebound. Here's Lyles, and the call will be against Anthony Simons. That's foul number 2 for him. Micic, he's checked in for Anthony Simons. Dunn, he's checked in for the Suns. Amir Coffey comes in for Green. And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut down now to just 8 on the basket from O'Neal. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Tim, when you think of the players, which players come to mind as setting the bar for a high basketball IQ?
LeBron James certainly at the top of the list. Nikola Jokic, I would put Luka Doncic in that category as well. IQ means you have the ability to understand defenses and where your 4 teammates are at all times.
And for some it's natural, and for some they probably got to work at it, correct?
You got to work on it, but I think it's critical if you really want to separate yourself from the rest of the pack. Now, there is no doubt about it. Booker is one of the best catch-and-shoot options in this league.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Giddey, no good.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Kicks it out to Booker. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Nothing yet for them in the third quarter, and he gets it back. Pass to Buzelis. Back to Giddey. Here's Buzelis. Fires from deep. Now, here's Lyles. On the wing, Giddey. Buries it from three-point range. Giddey's got 6.
And if you allow Giddey to get in rhythm, he is more than capable of knocking it down.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. The quick look, no good that time.
When you're not at your best, it is great to have teammates who will pick up the slack.
It's deflected.
Making good use of his length. Buzelis able to track down the block that time.
Pass to Micic. It's up a 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Booker's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Ooh, Booker glides in to finish the break.
Yeah, 3 triples already for him. That's his 2nd of the quarter. This could be a huge night for him.
Now Lyles. From the arc. Offensive rebound. Here's the 3. The shot, no good.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
So for the Bulls, Daniel Tice is checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Kevin Knox comes in for Lyles. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Josh Giddey. Phoenix also making some changes. Highsmith is checked in. And Goodwin subbed in for Brooks. Takes it from 10. And that one goes long.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Down against Tice. Oh, that's blocked. Inside. Count that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut down to 1 on the bucket from Allen. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Phoenix.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
Well, one thing that has stood out to me, and it's been a major difference maker, is they're playing with great pace, getting out on the break every chance they get.
And it's Goodwin missing. Goodwin's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Over to the left wing. Joseph, the pass to Knox. And again, Chicago. No good. Down low. Here's Dunn. Count that bucket. And the Suns lead by 1.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Pass to Micic. Here's Knox. Three-pointer. Doesn't go that time. And Allen launches it from deep. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for Phoenix. What a
Phoenix 52.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, he knows it's a team effort. It's about finding the best shot, not just his shot.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the fourth. We've got Goodwin. Allen is out there with Green. And it's Iguodaro in at the center, locking down the middle. Simons surveying the D. From deep. Hits it from three-point range. Simons has got 25 points.
And this is what Simons does best. Once he catches fire, this guy is a tough one to put out. How about the determination? Now that's what we call competing for a rebound.
It's good, and that takes him to 77% shooting this game, 10 for 13.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
And here's Green outside. Rebound by the Bulls. They've held a 12-point lead early.
Well, he was able to sink a triple back in the first half, but he has yet to connect here after the break.
Suns trail by 4. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Allen, that's good.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Well, you see this all too often. The effort has to be there first.
Pass to Simons. Three-pointer connects from three-point range. Simons has got 30 points.
Well, he hit 4 threes in the first, and now he's drained 2 more here in the second quarter. Absolutely on fire from deep.
Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for the Bulls. Josh Giddey comes in for Joseph. O'Neal's checked in for the Suns. Dylan Brooks comes in for Goodwin. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Phoenix's coach address his team. He thinks they're still very much in this game, saying it's right there, but it's on us to take care of it. We have to make it happen, hoping to inspire his team here.
Allie, thank you so much. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Bulls.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And they are giving up nothing in close. This is some of the best rim protection I have seen recently. Well, he was shooting the ball from deep in the first half, but he's come up dry ever since. He just can't get anything going in this quarter, and his team desperately in need of a spark.
And so Allen will bring it up for the Suns. They trail by 6.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
Buzelis with the ball. He's picked up by O'Neal. And it's Giddey in the corner. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And the Bulls lead by 8.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And it's Green, missing.
Yeah, he just hasn't been his night so far, and if he's unable to find his rhythm, this might be a long night for them.
And it's Simons missing. Suns trail by 8. Brooks with no one around. Phoenix no good that time either. Here's Chicago. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Miles kicks to Giddey. A three-pointer no good. The Suns running out of time. Green left side. Rebounded by Holmes.
2 minutes.
Holmes got rebound number 5 here tonight. Simons on the wing. Pass to Wiles. Here's Simons. And they'll get another chance. Here's Giddey. And the 3 off target. Suns trail by 8. Green taking his time here. No good on the triple.
He's been way off the mark in this second half. Just unable to get any kind of rhythm going.
And the slam dunk by Simons.
And that's some serious liftoff from Simons. Wow.
Timeout called. The Suns. They're trailing by 10. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter. We've got a moment here. Let's present our player of the game, Anthony Simons.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
It's just too bad they're on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. It would have been nice for him to have a chance to perform like this in the postseason. Brooks misses. And Chicago shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Chicago.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Anthony Simons.
Well, what a highlight reel he put together, playing his game and contributing in a big way.
First one falls for him. And so Dunn nails both of them. Here's Joseph. To the wing on the left. Here's Knox. No good on the 3. Not sure the miracle, Greg, is on hand here tonight for them.
Well, they need one, but gonna play it until the final whistle.
There's 21 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Out left to the wing. Pass to Micic. Over to the wing. Fires the 3. Drills it from outside. And the Bulls lead by 12. To the inside. And done with the slam.
Assist goes to Goodwin.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.